Hello, y'all. If you're rewatching, my throat is a little sore today. Hence the the scarf. Like I don't want to wear a scarf, but this kind of keeps my throat warm. We're making some red cabbage today. I already made red cabbage for lunch today, but tomorrow we're having like a dinner for people. Hey Sam, how you doing? Let me guess. I could also do the math, but I'm too lazy for that, so I'm just guessing. It is Wednesday. No, yeah, it is Wednesday evening for you, right? Like Wednesday 6 p.m. I'm doing pretty good. Just making some red cabbage. We're the cabbage gang here, Russian and German. Gonna do make our favorite food here. Do you like the red cabbage better or the white cabbage? Shit. 10:20 a.m. Okay, well, I'll get better from time to time. At least I was right with the day. So we're getting there. Be patient with me. Made myself some tea too, some ginger and goji berry tea with lime. I like red cabbage too. Nice. Just add 12 hours in your time. Whatever. Okay, bro, I will. 谢谢弟弟。But ew. Where's my tea bitter? It started off real good. Now it's bitter. Maybe it's because the lime. Well, it tasted good in the beginning, not anymore. Whatever. Still drink it. I read that already. What are we cooking today? Just some red cabbage, you know, just the classic. I don't know how you Russians do the red cabbage. I usually just fry up some onions first, add the cabbage, and let that fry for a little bit. And then I also add apples to it, so I make like apple cabbage. So red apple cabbage. Yeah, with onion, and then I add apple juice or grape juice or any kind of like juice that you want to add. I like to add like a dark juice just for the color. And yeah, for some more flavor. Hi Habib. Good morning or good evening to everyone else. It's evening here. I call this a late night cooking stream, and this is probably like a very normal time to cook for most people. But I'm just like a grandma, so for me this is late night. So welcome to the late night cooking, aka just normal dinner time. Sam, do you cook at all? You said your mom does all the cooking, right? Usually. Or do you cook for your girlfriend sometimes? Thank you, I hope you're fine too. And of course, since I'm German, we use butter. Or my ancestors would be really upset at me if I used olive oil. But I have to say, American butter is not the same. It's definitely different. I feel like it has more, your eyes handle good with onions. Yeah, you're right. Wow. I didn't think about that. Yesterday I was cutting onion and my eyes were literally like the tears were coming down, like down my cheeks. And today I don't feel anything, so, weird. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm surprised. I'm German, yes. Tiberlinias. Are you German too? Bist du auch Deutsch? There have been so many updates. I met her parents. But my girlfriend cooks for me. Ooh, nice. Jackpot, huh? Wer kann, der kann. Happy for you, Sam. That sounds amazing. You met the parents and all. Nice, nice. Making progress over here. 9, okay. Little smile during cooking. Okay, you're right. No smiling. This is serious business here. Y'all, no smiling for anyone right now, okay? Let's be serious. But I'm really surprised that I'm not crying. Like, my eyes are not watering at all. Like, but those are different onions. I think this is from a different, like I bought new onions today, so maybe it's different ones. Hope you don't like onion. Berlin, Hertha only. Hertha? Echt? And I do love onions, actually. One of my favorite vegetables. So versatile. Onions make everything better that you cook. If people say or think they can't cook, all you gotta do is add onions and garlic, sufficient salt, sometimes a little bit of sugar, even though it's not healthy, but that's the whole secret to cooking, honestly. And of course, like, get some like flavor from roasting in the pan into your stuff. You don't know Hertha Berlin? Of course I know Hertha Berlin, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a soccer fan in general. I like watching like national team games, but Turkey, Istanbul, hi, salam. Shock Giselle, hello, hello. She's not into my ears all the time over call, but I'm getting addicted to it now. Wait, did I miss something? She's in Beijing too, right? Hi, Bezek. I like vegetables. Me too. I love vegetables. I like Germany. Well, I'm glad, because we're doing a lot of German cooking here on this channel. And German talking sometimes. Anyone in need of the Kochlöffel? Anyone been bad today? Don't forget to do your dishes and clean your kitchen. You don't want to skip that till the next day, because it's not gonna be done overnight by some fairy or whatever. You gotta do it yourself. So if you gotta do some cleaning, do it now, because tomorrow it's not gonna be any better. But I wonder why the tea turned bitter. What did I do? Oh well. I added goji berries, ginger, lime, and honey. So I have no idea why it turned bitter. I'm making red cabbage for everyone that just joined. Us Germans like eating red cabbage. Sorry, y'all. I have a little scratchy throat today. Like, everyone's sick right now, so no wonder. I'm not sick yet. I'm gonna try not to get sick. But with everyone coughing around me, it's kind of hard. So I'm trying my best. That's why I'm eating cabbage and drinking my hot tea. She's in Beijing too, but we are living with parents, right? So she's always on the call. Oh, I got you. I mean, bye. I'm back. Where are you from in Germany? I'm getting flights to Berlin by Hertha games. Oh, you're one in the club where they like give you like points or something, or like a. How does that work? I'm wondering. I know one of my uncles, kind of godfather kind of situation. He had that with Bayern, I think. I know, right? Bayern. But yeah, I wonder how that works. You just get like points, like with a credit card, kind of. And what was I about to say? something with Sam. I forgot what it was. And in Germany, I'm from close to Freiburg in Baden-Württemberg. Baden-Württemberg. Yes.
You gotta put them back to bed.
Oh, can you grab him? I'm cooking. Please. Oscar, saying hi. Hi. Now all blind man. Okay, I'll wash my hands real quick. Hi, Oscar. Oscar just went for his late night walk. I don't know why I keep saying late night. It's really not late night. It's like literally like 8:30 right now. But did you ever do this thing like sleeping on VC? So cringe. Oh, on live stream. Like sleeping on live stream? Is that what you're asking? And no, I have not. I don't think I ever want to be honest. I think I would be very weirded out by that. And don't like big clubs. I don't like big clubs either. I used to go to clubs, but we talked about that last stream actually. It's funny that you bring it up. Yeah, I think my club days are over for now. I'm not really feeling the attraction by clubs anymore, so nothing's pulling me there. I can take this off now. I had like a splinter in my finger earlier, and it would not come off. I tried everything. The splinter did not come out, and it was like super deep. Like I kept pressing, so my finger started hurting more from like me pressing than from the actual splinter. So I took a hot needle, I made like heated it up with like a lighter. Not doing weird stuff, like it sounds like I'm like describing something else right now. I'm talking about Berlin or clubs. But yeah, I just get it out with like a hot needle. So I don't know if I would recommend. It hurts a lot, but it's better now. So clean my what? My thumb? It's already been cleaned. I put like antibiotic and everything. It didn't even bleed or anything. I just put it on just so nothing would like push on it, because it was just hurting. Like there's no blood or anything. It was like super, just like a scratch. It's not like open or anything. It was just like a first skin layer. Something about kitchen here. I'm a chef. Oh no, we got a chef here. That always makes me nervous. My dad was a chef too, so I was felt nervous when he was watching me. I know he wasn't judging or anything, probably a little bit, but you know, being watched by a chef when you're cooking is always, I don't know, a little intimidating, I guess. Even though I love cooking and I'm kind of confident doing it, but there's read that already. Let you know, social science, and every week I hook the screen up to my class. I will be doing this in 2 minutes. Interesting. Pineapples don't grow on trees. Who said that? Oh, hey Shuriken, sorry, I just saw you. Thank you. Let's see now. Later, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm just making my cabbage real quick so I don't have to deal with that tomorrow, and it tastes better the next day actually. Come to Berlin or Motzen if you know the place. I don't know Motzen, but I've been to Berlin a few times. Hey Schatz, can you turn that like horror movie down or whatever you're watching over there?
What?
Can you like...
What?
I asked if you can turn it down, old man. Really? Hearing aids, that's what he's gonna get for Christmas next year. Or this year. But yeah, hoping y'all's evening is going well. What did y'all eat today? Or cook, if you cooked? Nice knife, thank you. It was super cheap, it was from Aldi. So it was like $14, I think. Are you making coleslaw? I'm making red cabbage in a pan. I'll show you. Is your husband like Harry Potter in his aunt and uncle's house? Yes. You stay in your room and you don't make a sound, or else we'll be in big trouble. No, I said, did you ever do this cringe like sleeping on video call? Oh, yeah, of course, Sam. Isn't that the most romantic part about relationships? Like that stage where you're falling asleep on the phone. I definitely did that in like long distance relationships. That can get really expensive if you don't both have the same, you know, if you're not doing like an internet call. So, but if it's video call, I mean it is an internet call anyways. But yeah, I definitely did that a lot actually. I had a lot of ways to trying to survive long distance relationship. Another one was playing Minecraft with my partner and just instead of hanging out in the real world because we couldn't, we would just in the evenings when I was back from work or university back then, we would just hang out in Minecraft and chill in our Minecraft house and have our bees in our garden and stuff. That was kind of cute thinking back now. Good times. Or Sea of Thieves. I don't know if anyone of you guys is a gamer or likes video games, but Sea of Thieves was super cute world. I still like to play that just for the nostalgia. And I'm trying to stream it with him. I think that would be really fun because some of you really enjoy seeing him in the live streams and his interactions, and I think it would be really fun to do it. Hey Funny, how are you doing, Hype? We had roast and gravy with potatoes and carrots and green beans for the veg, and I started the roast with garlic. Wow, that sounds fancy. Any special occasion or just, I don't know, feeling like cooking today? That sounds great. I will make a goulash, by the way, tomorrow morning if anyone is an early bird. Also, can we talk about how beautiful red cabbage is? Like, look at this, just like little layers. I just think, I'm just fascinated with how beautiful vegetables are sometimes. But yeah, tomorrow morning I will make goulash, and then we have the red cabbage with it. And today I ate the red cabbage just with mashed potatoes because I like to eat vegetarian, but I'll be cooking for other people, so that's why I'm making goulash. So pretty. And mashed potatoes tomorrow. So. I need a bigger chopping knife, chopping board. It's like a little star of flour. Man, this is a big thing of cabbage. Oh shoot, I forgot. I still have to stock up on my spices. So usually I put in 1 bark of cinnamon into my red cabbage and bay leaves and juniper berries and star anise sometimes if I feel like it, but it's more like a Christmassy flavor. You can also add orange zest to it that makes it really Christmassy. I don't know if you like that. I'm trying to make it a little bit more neutral this time. since Christmas is officially over, luckily. And yeah, salt of course, and then in the end I will add some grape juice to let it simmer a little bit. And it usually tastes much better the next day. Look at those layers. How pretty is that? I love how some people just like hopped off the live stream because they're probably like bored me talking about vegetables, but I don't care. I like my small live streams with like little, like a small crowd. We all do it. Thanks if you did it, and it's acceptable that my girlfriend wants to. Don't take me as like the measurement for what's normal and what's acceptable, but yeah, no, I did it too, and many times, yeah, but basically all my long distance relationships I had. One was Germany, China when I was living in China. One was Germany, Singapore. One was my latest one, on like hopefully my last, I would assume, America and Germany. How about you all? Everyone that's in a relationship. Have you all done the video chatting and falling asleep while video chatting? Because you just didn't feel like hanging up, you didn't find the right time to hang up? Or because you're just a control freak and you want to know what your girlfriend or boyfriend or friend, genderless friend, is doing at nighttime? I'm not telling you which one of those categories I belong to. No, I actually just did it for the romantic reasons. I'm not the jealous type in the beginning of relationships, at least. I'm too naive. I'm always trusting people very easily. That can be bad, but it can also be good. I'm doing well, about to hit the bed. I'm already too late today. You sound exactly like him. C said the same thing. For him, it's already nighttime. And I called this a late night stream, even though it's like not even that late. Are there any girls who would get married without living in their own country? I don't know how to take that question or how to understand that question. Du bist gerade in den USA, richtig? Du bist im Moment nicht in Deutschland. Ja, ich bin in den USA, genau. Nicht in Deutschland. But I am from Germany. I want to marry a girl and have her live with me in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, I went to the United States, so from Germany, everything is possible. But I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. The special occasion was that I found a pretty nice roast on sale. Hey, that's sometimes all it needs, right? So, good for you. I'm glad. German Jewish goulash. I wouldn't say German Jewish. I think a lot of people like goulash in Germany, actually. It doesn't matter what religion they belong to. I usually make the Hungarian version of goulash. So, and I'm not Hungarian myself, but that's just the usual goulash that my dad would make. So, and I like the Hungarian goulash a little bit better because it has more like a kick to it, more like a little bit more peppery. It has bell peppers, and you know, people always joke that Germans don't use spices, and that bell peppers is like the extent of the spices that we use, which is sometimes true. A lot of people don't eat very spicy in Germany, so bell pepper is like already like maximum spice level sometimes for most of us, I guess. But yeah, we love our paprika flavor or bell pepper flavor. Our favorite chips flavor in Germany is bell pepper spice. We have bell pepper spice for everything, like we use it on everything, even our fries. So, hey Dawn, we are making red cabbage. Let me show y'all. Got a big pot of red cabbage and my cat screaming at me. What? What do you want? And yes, I know I have to clean the floor, but it would be silly to clean the floor before cooking, so I will clean my floor after cooking. Feel free to judge. It was pretty good. I got the cook to medium just right, but it was slightly tougher than I would have liked, honestly. That's fine. You know, it can't always be perfect. I feel like the times where the food is not 100% where we want it to be gives room for the times where it tastes better, you know? Like, you need to have both. Like, it can't always be like peak perfect. And yes, this was salt. I added a lot of salt to my food. I'm a salty gal. I should probably watch my sodium intake much more than I do, but oh well. We need some joys in life, don't we? If I would start steaming all my vegetables and skipping the salt and no oil and nothing, life would be pretty bland. Hey Daniel. Greetings from New York City. Nice. Greetings back to New York City from Tennessee. My question, I didn't see your question, hold on. What did you ask? I didn't see a question. Do you think those art and cabbage are their veins and muscles? Now it almost makes me feel bad for chopping up the cabbage. I know a lot of people, when you have people that are like strictly against vegetarian diets or vegan diets, they're like, but vegetables feel pain too. And you know, maybe, but we definitely know that animals do. We don't know for sure if vegetables do, and chances are very low that they do. So it's just like a silly reasoning. Or ahoy sauce. Are you German, American? Do you think those are read already? Only one relationship in my life. She was the best girlfriend I ever had. Unfortunately, she's my wife. That's funny. That made me chuckle. Thanks for that. I'm gonna wash those little apples real quick. And they're cute. Organic. Well, unfortunately, I think Emma's hopefully not in the chat. I mean, I wish she was in the chat because I like her, but hopefully not for reading that. But funny, I can kind of relate to the unfortunately. But I know you didn't mean it in a serious way. But yeah, times are definitely different when you're dating someone versus you're married to someone, or like, you know, just knowing them for like 5 years or more than that sometimes. Relationship definitely changes. Not saying to the worst, it just changes. So it's cute to remember those first dates and silly things, you know, you did. Or romantic things. My knife definitely needs to be sharpened. Would you rather survive in the Amazon rainforest or in northern Russian forest during the winter for a whole month? I love those kind of questions, by the way. Stoic possum. Oh, I love you already. I love opossums, and I love those questions. So I wish I had an opossum. I've been watching way too many opossum videos lately, so like in an unhealthy amount, where I could have used my time more wisely. But then again, maybe it was very wise to watch cute opossum videos because, you know, it's cheered me up, and opossums are adorable and very really misunderstood creatures, I think. Just the thought that some people get rid of opossums or trap them and worse is just mind-boggling to me. Have they ever looked into their eyes like this when they're like, you know, coming around the corner or just playing dead because they're so scared? Humans. But to your question, sorry, I just got distracted by opossums again. Here we go. Amazon rainforest. I've just been watching the new season. There's like a German survival show. It's called 7 vs. Wild, where German celebrities go places and they have to survive for as long as possible, or usually like 14 days. And the last crew went to the Amazon rainforest, actually. And it did not look very great to having to survive there. Just because it's just constantly murky. The cicadas are just so loud that you can barely fall asleep. There's mosquitoes non-stop. I think people underestimate mosquitoes or the effects mosquitoes have on you, because we all know those moments when we went camping and we have like 5 mosquito bites and they're just like irritating us and won't let us sleep because it's just itchy. But imagine having like mosquito bites on top of mosquito bites. Basically, your whole skin is just covered in mosquito bites. I think that itself is already very undesirable. But then again, Russia in the winter does also not sound great, because cold is just like you don't even have to deal with just hunger and mosquitoes and snakes and stuff, but just like potentially dying just from the weather. So it's a hard question. I think food sources might be more in the rainforest and you don't have those extreme temperatures, so I guess the rainforest would be a better choice if you're not like a bushcraft person and you don't know how to hunt or make fire and stuff. I know how to build like an emergency shelter and make fires and kind of like a lot of situations, like when it's wet and stuff. So my dad taught me all that. And I've always been an outdoorsy person since I'm a little kid. It was always my hobby to camp outside, and even in winter, I loved winter camping. Would always ask my parents if I could camp in our garden basically all year round on the weekends. So I love doing that. So I don't know, it's a very hard question. What would you guys pick? I just wouldn't like to do hunting, I think. So I think in the rainforest I would have more food sources for me, vegetarian ones, or like insects and stuff. I'm half asleep, so the truth comes out in bits and pieces, and I sometimes want to go back to my ex. Oh, you mean like your wife when she was your girlfriend still? Talk about the Germans. You know from it. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, okay. I understand. Be careful you do not say something out loud when half asleep. That is a good point. Yeah. And anything that you want to say when you're like super sleepy, or anything after 2 p.m. at 2 a.m. I found out that's like the golden rule. Like, usually the brain still works kind of okay until midnight or 1 a.m. But 2 a.m., anything you want to say at 2 a.m., any message you want to send then, don't do it. Wait until the next morning. 2 a.m. is a dangerous time, anything behind that or after that. I love cats. I have 5. Wow. 5 cats. That's cool. And I feed the outsiders. How nice. I love that. Thank you. I do the same thing. I feel like I have way more cats than just my 2 cats at home. Like, those are 2 rescue cats from the shelter. And there's stray cats out here in the neighborhood that I feed, and there are around like 5-6 cats. Depends on who shows up. I speak fluent feline. Rusty says, help, I'm a cat. He says many things. He's sitting up here at the sink, far away from the cooking thing. I have like all my groceries I bought earlier that don't need to be in the fridge. There's need to put into my pantry, but there's no room in there right now. So I don't even know what I was thinking when I bought those. I also got German accent part of the time as long distance relationship. Also, you know, the struggle with long distance. Honestly, I kind of think long distance is very romantic, and I kind of miss the times of long distance sometimes, even though I was very happy when it was over. But long distance is kind of underrated. Like, some people are so scared of long distance, but they don't think about the positive that comes with it. Like, in no other situation you have this, like, you know, like romantic aspects of like longing and missing and writing letters or something, or just, you know, daydreaming, all that stuff, because yeah, you don't have that in like relationship where you see each other all day long. So if you're going through a long distance relationship right now, try to see the positive of it. It will never, those times will never come back once you're like together. Marriage is all about give and take. I give her my apologies and she takes them. Funny. I hope you fell asleep by then. I don't want Em to read my chat. Hard life having a German girlfriend at some point. Hard life? Right. Can I spill tea? Sure. I got some tea here myself, but I'm not gonna spill it. The school drama, yes, please. I love some good drama, so let's hear. Rusty is saying help from this human. My feelers cat is a little rusty though. Enjoy your cooking bits. Thank you, Dawn. I really appreciate that. You cold? I feel a little under the weather. I'm not sick, but I feel like my body is just a little like chilly. Like, I have a hard time getting warm today, so I'm just trying to cover my like neck and throat. That's just what my grandma taught me whenever you feel sick, because if you keep drink hot tea too. If you feel like you're like about to get sick or you're potentially catching something, it's important to keep it warm, because the higher temperatures, that's what fever does to you, right? Helps to fight off anything that's like trying to get into your body. So try to keep it warm. Wear like a scarf or even like a hot water bottle, stuff like that. It helps me personally, at least. My veteran feline is finally starting to get back to herself. I'm glad that my kitten is a sweet gremlin, but a very loving, highly intelligent one. I know, she's a sweetie. We love our gremlins, don't we? Gremlins are just cute. They just have their own personalities. Hey Ben, how are you doing? Making compote? Nah, not really. I'm gonna keep it in the fridge, but it's not gonna be like a compote. Oh, because of the apples. No, I'll just add the apples to my cabbage. I'll show you. I like having a little apple in there to make it a little bit sweeter, so I don't have to use that much sugar. I also will add some sugar and some apple cider vinegar and then some grape juice. And I'll just have that simmer. So it's like a mix of savory and sweet. And I extra matched with the cabbage today. I just did the grandma thumbs up. Do people still do thumbs up? I haven't seen that in a while, so I'm trying to bring it back. What happened to the thumbs up? Why are we all just doing this? Or, you know, a good old thumbs up is kind of underrated, I feel like. You look like Red Riding Hood. Well, if the person in the movie looked like this, people probably wouldn't have watched it, but I appreciate it. What are you making? I'm making red cabbage. You're the real deal, sister. I always enjoy watching your knife work. It inspires me. Oh, really? Thank you. I appreciate that. Coming from you, that is definitely a very big compliment, so I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. My man, by the time she reads my joke, I would have slept off at this pace of reading comments. She's making comfort with the apples. I'm actually making an Apfelstrudel. I don't even know why I said that in English. Apfelstrudel or apple strudel, as Americans say. And that's what I'm gonna make tomorrow. So start my day with making goulash early in the morning, and then I make Apfelstrudel after I made my red cabbage tonight. So welcome to the life of a German. It's rough out here, y'all. It's rough. Google it, natural remedies. She was googling natural remedies. The knife works becoming semi-pro. Hey, semi-pro. Why do Russians love McDonald's and Pepsi? Do they? I don't know. I'm not Russian. You die a German girl showing things to American hobby, or you live long enough to start a cooking channel. Me becoming the shopping pro. Right. Trying. I feel like my knife skills are getting worse, but it's also because I'm not good at multitasking, which is not ideal doing cooking streams and talking, or cooking while doing streams, because yeah, you would kind of have to be good at multitasking, but I'm really not. Like, my brain doesn't really work like that. I like to focus on one thing. The only time I can multitask is when I'm like doing some crafts, or like drawing or painting, and I'm listening to like an audiobook or podcast. It's the only time I can like multitask, but I don't even know if that counts, because yeah. Did you know that when the Soviet Union fell, Pepsi bought their Navy fleet? So at one point in time, Pepsi had the 6th largest Navy. Pepsi scraped the ships for money. I did not know that. Really? Wow. That is something I've never heard before. I've never done a ton of hunting, but I can say this. The moral conundrum starts to break down, at least for me, when I get hungry. Well, that is probably for most people. So it's like yeah, saying like, I would never kill an animal for food, or I would never hunt. Yeah, wait until you're in a survival situation, I guess. So I agree, or I get that, but I don't even know. I can't say. I don't know what I would do, but probably my survival instincts would hopefully kick in. Germans doing all by the rules. No messages after 2 a.m. Yes, not allowed to have too much fun. We only have like a limited time where we're allowed to laugh during the day or watch funny stuff. And no messages after 2 a.m. Exactly. Germany was once a powerful country. Maybe. It's 4 a.m. or p.m., Milan? Big difference. More like, do I spare a life, or do I eat the life so I can spare another life tomorrow? Right, yeah, pretty much. 5 a.m. Wait, it's 5 a.m. Linus for you? So you are in, yeah, Germany, right? Berlin, you said. Most interesting perspective. I reckon you are so nice just saying stupid stuff. I feel happy today because I had a lot of work. My brain was fully occupied, and like when my brain is fully occupied. Yeah, you said that. You said that you don't like when your work is going slow, right? You like it when it's more busy. Not gonna lie, those cabbages and the recipe she says is actually good. Thank you, Funny, for saying that. It sounds like you're very surprised that it actually turns out pretty okay. So I get a little jab. Can you snore once? No. You are a woman for wedding, hard to find one this day. I appreciate that, I guess. Thank you. Are you Canadian? No, I'm German, but I live in the United States. In Tennessee. May I ask, your English is so good as an English speaker? Oh, how your English is so good? I don't know if my English is good, but living in a country helps, like where they speak English, watching English movies and shows, reading everything in English, watching YouTube in English. Basically, just surround yourself with the language you want to learn. That's all that helps. That's with any language. So I studied Chinese in university in Germany before I actually moved to China. When I went to China, I noticed that I can not speak when I was there. It's like I thought I was able to speak the language, but no, I wasn't. I basically learned pretty much everything when I was there. So you have to really either live in a country where they speak the language, or just like force yourself to like be exposed to it more, like listen to stuff basically all day long, and yeah, just immerse yourself in the language. It's not going to do anything to read a grammar book and do some homeworks. It's not going to help. She reading last week's comments. Yeah. Hey, I'm catching up. Okay, I'm almost here. I just saw that I'm like almost at the bottom, so y'all have patience. We just talked about it last week, that I'm trying to work on my patience. That's one of my resolutions, I guess. So how about y'all do the same? From what I heard about Germany, children stop wearing diapers at age 13. Right. Yeah, that's actually correct. I put Huangpian in the thermos today and chopped it up a bit at home. Got about 15 hours of tea soup from 10 grams of leaves. As an experiment, I refilled it with boiling water and will taste tomorrow. Nice, that sounds good. 50 hours, okay, 10 grams of leaves. And I love the thermos thing. It's just, I don't know, just simple. I need to get myself a good thermos. I used to do that in China all the time because they had hot water stations everywhere. So you know how in America or like many countries you have those water fountains everywhere in like office buildings or like schools. And in China they actually have like one for cold water and one for hot water. So you can always make yourself a tea or ramen, you know, just as a snack, which is very comes in very handy. And they also just like to drink hot water without any flavor, just because it is said to just be better for the body to not drink cold water. And Germans do kind of something that's in between, I would say. We don't usually, correct me if I'm wrong, all my Germans here, but the way I grew up, we don't drink cold drinks. We don't have like iced water or like ice. I'm back. I don't know what my phone does that. It always kicks me out. It's like the third time I'm being kicked out of my own live stream by my phone. So my phone's trying to tell me to go to bed, I guess. But yeah, in Germany, we don't do ice cubes a lot. We just do like room temperature water, I guess. Bubblers, what's bubblers? And oh man, I'm actually not, I didn't catch up with all the comments, I just saw that. I'm sure it tastes good. If nothing, Germans are known for their excellent cuisine. Ami bans funny instantly from her channel. Du musst unbedingt einen Witz hören. Ich mag es, die Reaktion von Deutschen darauf zu sehen. Weißt du, warum er sich nach dem Krieg umgebracht hat? Antwort, weil er die... Okay, der war tatsächlich extrem dunkel. Sehr schwarzer Humor. Aber innerlich musste ich leider, muss ich sagen, ganz kurz nicht lachen. Aber schmunzeln, auch wenn es ein ganz, ganz schlechter und gemeiner Witz war, muss ich dazu sagen. From what I heard about Germany, I read it already. And one tap for no water if you don't want to drink. What's with the hoodie? Why not? What's wrong with the hoodie? Should I like, take it off, or? I hope it's okay that I'm wearing a hoodie. Sorry that I'm wearing what I want to wear. I apologize. Well, I made one German joke and Ami skips reading it. Did I? Did you already make it? Oh, they're known for the Germans being known for excellent cuisine. Hey, if that was a joke, I took that seriously. Oh, so that was sarcastic, funny. Mm-hmm. Now I get it. Actually, I think aren't Germans pretty known for good beer and having good food? Pretty sure, or at least like our like baked goods are more known. Maybe not our food per se. We don't have very healthy food. I give you that. Indian food is definitely superior when it comes to that. And I also do love Indian food a little bit. No, I don't want to say I like it better. It just has more variety probably. But honestly, German food is really good. So I'm also German and have to say it, I guess, because otherwise they won't let me back into my country for traveling. But yeah, German food is good. Funny. I'll cook you some mean German food when you visit one day. I was skeptical about the grandpa style brewing, but I'm starting to become a believer. I feel bad. Stanley had a big sale on their thermoses. You're sure can. Are you a Stanley person now? Wow. I'm coming. Schatz, it's 9:15.
Yeah.
I know. Old man, we'll go to bed. You're right. I'll come in a second. I'm waiting for my cabbage. Anyways, I'm gonna add some grape juice into my cabbage. And then I let that simmer for 5 more minutes and then turn it off. Technically, you can let that simmer forever. My dad always did it for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours, which made it really soft. But I like to have a little bit more bite with my cabbage, so I don't do it too long. But yeah, so it's almost done. Heck, if anything, I'd recommend putting another hoodie on top. Right, I should do that. I got a little pickle smell good thing, but I'm too scared to open this. I'm scared my whole house will smell like pickle. Melted cheese and fried egg sandwiches are delicious. I agree. I won't oppose. In this economy, one might as well put on a hoodie and get rich quickly, if you know what I mean. Right? And heating is expensive, y'all. So if you don't want to spend a whole bunch on your energy bill or heating bill, wear something that's appropriate for winter. So what's with everyone wearing shorts and tank tops or like sport bra in their houses during winter? I'd rather wear a hoodie. Alles willst du über den zweiten? Ach, du bist selber, okay. Ja, dann darfst du natürlich. Es sei dir erlaubt. Ich als Deutsche darf es nicht, obwohl ich auch jüdische Vorfahren habe. Also ich bin ich darf beides wahrscheinlich dann sogar. Vielleicht habe ich dann sogar noch einen Vorteil. Ich darf die Nazi-Witze machen und die Judenwitze. Aber ich versuche beides nicht zu machen. You're not German, you're Tennessee gal. Y'all are good or what? Yeah, I'm turning into Tennessee gal. A gal. Slowly but steadily. We're hog wild over here. One day, I'm turning into like a chain smoker and just an old Tennessee lady. And y'all will see the transformation. My cheese empty. Pickle air freshener is the coolest weird thing I've heard of in a while. Well, if anyone wants it, I'll gladly send it to you. My email you'll find on my YouTube channel information. So if anyone wants this pickle air freshener, any pickle lovers out here, let me know. You can't take the girl on a journey, but not the German out of the girl. Exactly. That's right. And yeah, that is definitely very true. I think I'm more German than I would want to be honest. Oh, don't forget, add a little bit of vinegar to your cabbage, otherwise you will think that it's lacking something. Like if it's just sweetness, it's not right. The flavor profile is not complete. It needs a little zing to it as well. It will change its color, unfortunately. I like the bluish purple color better than the red color, but that's just what happens if you add vinegar to cabbage. The red cabbage, it will turn like red instead of purple, which is a shame, but that's just how it is. Sorry, I'm back. I have no idea where I tipped on the mute button. I have no idea how I even like got close to that, but we're back. The tea running out is always a bit of a sad feeling, I find. Kinda, yes, but it's okay for now because I'm about to hit the hay. Hit the hay, y'all. Has Oscar ever eaten a Fledermaus? He has not. I don't think he would be capable of catching a Fledermaus. Like a Fledermaus is a bat. No, he has not yet, and I hope the day will not come where he does. The weirdest thing he's ever ate was what's it called? Those things that live underground, mules, like a mule baby. And he tried to eat a groundhog, but other than that, he's been really friendly towards his animal companions. Let's see how long she speaks before realizing. Yeah, I know. Hey, I was caught up with the comments pretty good this time, but it happened before, so funny is not wrong. There's been streams before where I was muted for like a good 10 or 15 minutes because I was still reading all the comments, and then I was like, what the hell? Why did I even? Yeah, you know, I'm just super slow at reading comments. But I caught up, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Will we miss a mute? I don't even know what I said. I think I just talked about Germans not wanting to be German. Because you said that you hear that from a lot of Germans that they all say they feel like they're more German than what they want to be, because it's not a very thing to be proud of to be very German, because it's usually like all the bad traits without the good, you know. I'm surprised the groundhog didn't eat him. Well, trust me, the whole groundhog Oscar situation is definitely a story for its on its own, or that would fill like a whole live stream. Basically, it was 3 police cars, 2 firefighter cars, EMS team, the sheriff, and Oscar and the groundhog. He was in a storm drain under the railway, and the firefighters had to get down a storm drain. It was like 10 meters or 50 meters high, like really deep down. And Oscar and the groundhog were in there trying to duel. It was like battle about death and life. And the firefighters got all the like monitor on, like they had a gas mask on, got down into that hole just for Oscar to once they got there to pick him up, Oscar and the groundhog both ran out of the storm drain, and the whole thing was over. So they basically went down there for no reason. And the whole setup took like 2 hours while Oscar was barking at the groundhog trying to eat him. And when I got him out, his face was covered in blood because he was like banging his head against the walls and stuff. Really terrifying. And he looked like Cujo, if you have seen the Stephen King movie or read the book. Cujo is like this like dog that has rabies. It's like a horror story. Kind of like shaped my childhood a little bit, I guess, when I think about it, because I watched that. It was like one of my only DVDs I had back then, because we grew up pretty financially poor, so we could only get DVDs from like thrift stores that were like marked down and it would get the weirdest stuff sometimes. So I'd always watch like very weird movies for as a kid, at least. If you think about it. I like Germany. It's a pretty place. Thank you, Mike. It is a pretty place. I agree, especially during Christmas season. I think it's really beautiful. But all like summer is nice too, and spring, of course. It all has its charm. You should marry my roommate, Mr. C. Yeah, Mr. C is still single, ready to mingle. Man, Amanda, Mr. O versus Groundhog Man drama sounds absolutely awful. It was like a day I never want to relive again. It was kind of funny how Oscar took a picture with all the firefighters and the sheriff at the end. So Oscar kind of became like the talk of the town for that day. But yeah, it wasn't really worth it. Hi together, welcome back. I remember you. Oscar has some old war tales. I guess that's probably what he tells his, it probably boosted his ego, the whole thing. Oscar is just, yeah, a character, as you like to say, Shuriken. That's definitely the case. She just ignored the wedding subject. Well, what can you do? Sometimes that's all you can do. Also, cloves. Ooh, so strong and fragrant. Cloves, by the way, if you have a tooth pain, coming up with my German natural remedies that my grandma taught me, but we don't like medicine very much in Germany, or many of us, not all of us, of course. But if you have a tooth pain, a toothache, you can chew on like a clove, like these little bad boys, and it will numb the area where you're chewing. And it's like a natural pain relief, but not an expert, not a doctor, just saying that. But that's just what some of us do. Or you just put a hot potato in your mouth. I never found that very helpful. I felt like that hurt even more, but my grandma just swore by it, but it never worked for me. Salty water is the best for tooth pain. True, salty water is also for when you're feeling sick. When you like at the beginning of getting sick, you should pour what's that thing called? Where you like not swallow it, of course, but you like put it in your like throat. You like doing like the kind of thing, and then you just spit it out. So because the salt disinfects your throat. Hey to India Einstein. Hi Ma. It's not toothache. It's more like an itch. Tooth itch. Gargling, yes. Gargling. That's it. Happy birthday, Zoe. Zoe. my German Z came out for a second. It's super hard for me to switch from English to German because one language speaks in the front, one language speaks in the back, like kind of like gargling, where you like do a lot of like, yeah, German language happens a lot here in the back, while the English language happens more in like your like teeth and like lip area. But And it's hard to sometimes switch with certain consonants. Aber ja, der Brotkraut ist fertig. My red cabbage is done. What happened? You live? Make the gargling sound. Hey, maybe I gargle like this, okay? Grrr. Why not? Is there a rule for gargling? Is there like a certain way I have to do it? I gargle like that. And do I have Instagram? Technically yes, but I haven't posted there in like almost a year, so no, we're not. See, I just answered it, so I hope you feel silly now. Yeah, I have Instagram, but like I said, I don't really use it, so not much happening over there. Anything that happens on my YouTube right now, so if you want to stay updated and stuff and connected, this is the way to go. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me while I was making my cabbage. You all made my time go by faster and way more fun than if I was by myself. So I really appreciate y'all taking the time, and welcome to everyone that's new. Glad you're here. I hope to see you again. It was nice to have new, nice people here. Full-blooded German, and I love the cabbage rolls. Nice. Hi Marvin. Ja, Kohlrouladen, lecker. Aber dafür bin ich jetzt zu faul. Morgen gibt's Gulasch. Yeah. Some comments will just be ignored. Tomorrow I'll make goulash very early in the morning, so my Germans might be ready to watch if you're like bored at work and you're just like on your phone while you're supposed to work. Feel free to join. You as well, sure can, everyone. Thank you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm literally saying bye right now. Are you not listening? I'm half-blooded human and I love tofu. I love that. I need a t-shirt that says that. I'm half-blooded human and I love tofu. That's a good one. On that note, I think I might make this the title of the live stream funny. Have a good night, have a good day, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you all next time, tomorrow eventually, or whenever you're on YouTube. Bye everyone, good night, nice to meet you. Bye.